Oh, there you are, YouTube. So I'm in the second day of colonoscopy prep, and I had a terrible night last night. Woke up at 4:30 with a massive headache. I could feel it coming on before I went to bed. Massive headache, and I just couldn't fall back asleep until maybe around 6, and I was feeling nauseous, and obviously because of the prep I was going to the bathroom all the time, and I just felt absolutely sick. Woke up this morning at 6:50, felt just as terrible, and I had to take the laxative medications, so the Docolax and the magnesium citrate, and that magnesium made me feel so terrible. Normally, this is probably my 5th colonoscopy, and that stuff's never really bothered me. I kind of liked it. It was like sour candy, a lot of it, but even now, just the thought of it makes me want to gag. It was disgusting, and I used to handle it just fine. I feel like such a wimp this time around. I used to go through these preps like a breeze, and it's not been good. My headache's finally starting to go away a little bit. I can still feel it, but I'm not as nauseous as I was before. I don't know if that was something else that was going on, but I don't know. Just again, the thought of that magnesium citrate just is terrible. So I also had coffee this morning, and I had one mug of chicken broth, and that was between 6 and 9, but at 9 I can't have anything else. Couldn't have anything else, and it's like I think 11:30 now. So yeah, just trips to the bathroom until my procedure, which is going to be around 1:30. But here's the Docolax, Meyer brand, off brand, like store brand. And yeah, I took 2 of these yesterday and 2 this morning. These, I don't really notice anything with these. They're so tiny, very small, and yeah, you just don't taste them. So these I don't think bother me in any manner. Took it outside to recycling bin, but this is the magnesium citrate. Got the lemon flavor, super sour, like candy, but you don't want to drink 10 fluid ounces of sour candy, which is basically what this is. And it just made me feel terrible. It used to never bother me, but now I can't handle it. I feel like a wuss. It's 11:50 now, and my mom is actually going to pick me up to take me to this appointment because you're not supposed to drive when it's finished. She's going to get here around 1, and then the procedure will be around 1:30. So yeah, we'll see how the rest of this goes. My wife's going to stay at home with the kids, so that's why she's not going. But yeah, let's move forward. It's like 12:07 now, and the nausea has come back. Headache, almost completely gone, but I feel like I need to barf. At the hospital, my mom picked me up, drove me here, and now we're about ready to go in. It's about time. Just hooked up my IV right there, and I think I've got about an hour before I go in, so may watch some TV or look at my phone. Who knows? Been in here for over an hour 20, something like that, and I think, based on what they last told me, I have around 15 more minutes left to wait, so perhaps the next time you'll see me, I'll be waking up. Actually, I'll have already been woken up because nobody's here with me, so I won't have any funny video of me coming out from being under, but yeah, I can still talk about the experience, I guess. I'm back. It was a different experience than normal. I could watch it on the screen. I was kind of awake. Any other time I've been completely out and just sort of like felt them rooting around in my guts. So this was weird that I was awake for it. And it was about 20 minutes. Now I'm eating saltines and some graham crackers. Hello. And some water. Time to get dressed. I'm dressed. My mom just picked me up, driving home. Well, before we drive home, we're going on a little fast food tour because I am very hungry. I I think we're going to stop at Taco Bell, followed by McDonald's for a Big Mac, and then to end things, we'll be stopping at a new place in town called Captain D's. Haven't been to one of those in years. I went to one in Kentucky or Southern Illinois, Metropolis, Illinois once, or maybe it was Paducah, Kentucky. Went to one there, and it was great. I loved it, and I'm really excited that we have one in town. So that's going to be my third stop for some hush puppies. Quite a few places. I blew it. I meant to show you. I got 2 cheesy gordita crunches, ate them both, so here's the aftermath. They forgot to give me my hard taco, so we're in line. I'm going to pick that up. Maybe I'll show that to you. Everybody knows what a hard taco looks like. And then I also got a 5-layer burrito of some sort. And I'm saving that for later. I'll probably eat that for breakfast tomorrow. I love Taco Bell. They only forgot 1 taco, but they gave me 2. And for the inconvenience, they also gave me a free taco at a later time. So, hard tacos, 2 of them now. You all know what these look like, so I'm just going to go ahead and eat them. Next, we're going to McDonald's for a Big Mac and maybe a small fry. There we go, Big Mac and a fry and a pie. Pounded the fries, now I'm on to this guy. 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onion on a sesame seed bun. Just demolished that Big Mac. Now moving on to the pumpkin pie. I will show that. Will probably still be a little messy because of my mustache. Bless you. Very good.
Let's see. Is it hot?
Not too hot. You want to try it?
I just... Whoa. With the cream in there.
Yeah, the cream is good. I think normally they don't have the cream in there. Other years I've had this, so this is good. I'm always a big fan of the McDonald's pies, but my absolute favorite one is the holiday pie, the custard pie. This one is good though. I do like it. Captain D's, final place for this fast food tour post colonoscopy, filling my clean colon with a bunch of junk. I got some hush puppies here. I'll probably only eat 1 and maybe save the rest for, I don't know, lunch, breakfast tomorrow. And then over here, I have some funnel cake sticks. Mom, what'd you get?
It's a shrimp skewer.
A skewer with a bunch of shrimp on it.
We'll see.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that does look good.
Not bad for $2.79.
No. And it looks actually grilled.
Yeah, it is grilled.
How they're burnt ends.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Gonna try a funnel cake stick. That's amazing. Were there dipping sauces in there? Was it chocolate? For me? Or is it stuff for you? No sauces for that. Maybe they were available and we just didn't get them. Now I'm going to try Hush Puppy, just 1. Yep. I love Hush Puppies. That was really good. They're not overly done on the outside. Like a lot of times they'll get a really dark brown. This is golden and still super crispy. The inside is soft, pillowy, and moist and oniony. Very tasty stuff here. Back to these though. Very good. It's that powdered sugar that makes it though. You want to try one, Mom? But a dipping sauce would have been good. I don't know, didn't think to ask about it. I gotta come back for these. All that food was absolutely amazing. I didn't really even feel stuffed after all of it. I probably could have eaten more, but, you know, no reason to go overboard. I probably already went overboard with the type of food I was eating, because I do want to, I don't normally eat that kind of food, but after a colonoscopy, I like to go all out on stuff that I normally don't eat. So that's what you were seeing today. And that was very, very enjoyable. I'm still feeling a little loopy. You know, it's what, probably like 10 o'clock now, so a lot of time has passed. I don't feel it so much anymore. Basically, when I got home, I was just like in a super good mood. You know, I really wasn't as wobbly or anything, which is how I was as I was leaving the hospital. They actually gave me a wheelchair out of the hospital because I was, you know, feeling a little dizzy. But yeah, it was, you know, fine experience. I've had these before. I can't remember, this is either my fourth one or fifth one. But the prep was terrible. I've never had this much trouble with a prep, but I think some of that might have been weather related, like with headache. I had so much nausea, and that magnesium citrate, I used to have no problem drinking that. I actually liked it. I thought it tasted like sour candy pop, but it was hard to stomach this time, and I just totally wimped out on the whole preparation. Like, it used to be nothing to me, you know, just getting ready for a colonoscopy, that's it. But it was not easy this time. I just felt miserable leading up to it. But the colonoscopy, this is a weird thing. I was awake during it. Normally I'm fully out. And like, you can kind of like, in your dream or whatever state, you can sort of feel them rooting around in your gut. But here I was like looking at the screen, I was watching it, and I was like, I'm still awake. I'm looking at the screen. When I normally have these, that's not the case. And the anesthesiologist was kind of like, yeah, well, and it's like, okay, I guess this is how this one's going. And, you know, it didn't like hurt or anything. I could feel it a little bit more because I wasn't in a sleep-like state. So I'd be like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And yeah, I don't know. That was different. I don't know why they changed that, or, you know, what the difference is, why I was awake and can remember being in the room and remember watching the video and watching the little claw take biopsies and things like that. That was very strange. Unless that was a dream. I don't think so, though. I feel like I was watching it. A lot of those memories are like going away, though, which is kind of strange. But as I was there, I was like, this is weird that they're just letting me be awake during this. Because, again, previous four, that was not the case. So that was very different, how much I remember from it visually. Like, I didn't shut my eyes. I was just like watching what was going on. But I wasn't like kicking and moving. It was kind of like, ooh, hey. Which I guess, so I was clearly sedated because I wasn't like hopping off of the bed like, oh, what are you doing down there? But my eyes were open and I was watching the screen. That was very different as well. And nobody seemed to be alarmed by it except me. And everybody was just like, yeah, whatever. So who knows? But yeah, that was colonoscopy prep and colonoscopy. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Everything seemed fine. She didn't like see any colon cancer or anything like that. Did some biopsies. I guess I'll learn about those maybe 2-3 weeks or something like that. If I remember, I'll give you an update. But yeah, just, you know, one of the things you gotta do, or I gotta do anyway. But yeah, perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout. See ya.